Hey man, did you see the front page of the paper today?
It was just under a month since our investigation when Tim called me about the article in the paper. In April, Dave Campbell showed us where the headless bodies of Mared and Karen were discovered 52 years prior. During our investigation, we had some very intelligent communication.
Can you make it spike into the red to where... Bro.
A few days later, we found out where they were digging for the heads of Mared Malarik and Karen Ferrell and drove by the dig site. A man by the name of Rod Everly, a retired National Guardsman, headed the search along with Dave Castle, a crime scene specialist from Charleston, West Virginia. Along with a search team and cadaver dogs leading to this extensive dig, the search was on for the remains of Mared Malarik and Karen Ferrell. A ground-penetrating radar has been ordered to survey the area, but there's no more information on that just yet. However, there is two things that we do know. The heads are still missing, and the killer, or killers, remain unknown.
Well, the more I thought about it, portal, and I said, well, there was a big coal chute up there where they dug coal in, and it went down a chute underneath the road, going down towards the creek, and that's where the coal was loaded onto a conveyor belt and took to the mines. And but I don't know what you'd call it, but I got the funniest feeling in girls' heads was in that chute. That's why I called Sarah and talked to her after I supposedly talked to the girls.
Right.
You know. And to just let them know, and they said probably be after July the 1st, she'd run it by some of them other guys. I said, if it's really something needs to be checked out, you know, I mean, you're digging down the road down there, taking a chance. Why not check this out up the road, right from it, you know?
Tim drives Dave, Marcus, and myself to the coal chute down the road from the dig site to do some investigating of our own.
Oh, so you can pull over someplace down the road.
Yeah. Pull over. Danny, you want to get out before I put you in the weeds?
Yeah.
So what made you think of this spot?
Well, when them girls, when you was asking them questions, they come across there, help me, portal, and this is the only thing left.
What's up there?
Whoa.
Whoa, what was that?
I don't know, I wasn't recording. Here it is.
You heard it though, right?
Yeah.
I heard it sound like a woman's voice.
Hello? Was that I killed?
Sounded like it.
I'm getting that feeling.
Hello? That road?
Their gift?
Who are we speaking with? Can you talk to me with this into the light in my left hand here? Took mine. What did they take? Head. Oh shit, dude. Dude, I got the chills right now. I can't believe it.
Where did they take your heads?
I've never heard that. Sounds like a bass line or something, to like an old 70s tune or something. Is Mared Malarik or Karen Ferrell here?
That sounded like that. Under?
Are your heads down there?
Trish.
It's safe.
Safe. Tense speaker? Ted?
Harmony.
Harmony. I heard that one.
Mared or Karen. My name's Danny, and this is Dave, and Marcus, and Tim. If you're here, can you give us a sign?
Justin?
The gift?
What is it, that guest?
Might be that guest. Who is here with us? Can you speak? Don't.
Cult? What is a cult?
Mared and Karen, if you could tell us the name or names of your killers, can you speak into this device. My company? Or by company? We need you to come in and speak clearer. Are your heads down there? Isn't quite.
Are your heads nearby? These two teens.
At the lake. Dude. There's
Dale?
Dale.
Well, Dale died. Ask him if the hippies is the ones that murdered him.
I chilled with them. I think that's what it said. Did the hippies of Owl Creek murder you? Yes. How many were there? Just like, sounded like a cry, like a... We're deep. Did you say that your heads were at the lake?
Crick.
Great. At the great.
At the grate?
We're at the crypt. We'll have to review that one. Because it sounded like he was about to say he's watching. It's that music shit I was hearing. Do you know the name of who killed you? The name of the person that killed you?
Put together.
I'd like to hear that one in reverse. Are you speaking to us from inside?
Tell them I'm going to peck on this and see if they can.
Can you knock back?
Knocking?
Sound like notch something?
If you can knock back, can you finish this knock?
I can't.
Sound like I said I can't.
Help.
Help. We're trying to help.
Tell us where to go. Where do we go to help you?
Are Mared and Karen's heads here on this road somewhere? If you're here with us, I need you to talk into this box in my hand.
Who is she?
Who is she? We're looking for Mared and Karen. Are they here? It's weird it would say, who is she? It took us a while to get responses out of this the last time. Who is asking? May I ask? Is someone down there?
Garden.
Said garden, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Are the heads buried in a garden somewhere?
We need you to speak to us so that we can help two young women who lost their lives. Can you come through and talk into the device in my left hand? And if there is someone other than Mared and Karen here, can you make yourself known, please? Why are we out here? I'm gonna switch back over to Ghost Box. She's right here.
Doesn't sound like.
Who's right here?
Death. Is that what it said? Or death?
I think it said death. There's a reason why we're here. Are the heads in this shaft? The only bad part is how would you even get down there?
Well,
It runs across the road, right?
it runs across the road, and it's just going to have to be scraped down or until it opens up where you can push it all down.
Present? Again with that.
Oh, it's different.
Oh, it's different this time. What's different? Is there somewhere else that we should be looking?
And the ditch drain.
So, I heard.
It sounded like it said I need to get going or something like that. Or nowhere that's full.
Can we offer you a smoke?
Light.
Do you need a light? Some people have. Did you enjoy smoking?
Outer part.
That's what I heard. Outer part or outer park?
Can you tell us what direction to go? Do we go north? Do we go west? Where do we find you?
radio. I think they're talking about that. Do you know that the cops are looking for your heads? Transferred.
Before he transferred.
At point.
After receiving at point blank, which we didn't hear blank in the moment, we decide to head across the road to look into the culvert. Realizing that there was no way that we would be able to get in there to look around without proper gear and attire, we make our way back to the road where we receive some interesting communication.
Is someone here with me? Theo? Is there someone below my feet? Who are the two girls that we're looking for? It was. Something spoke really fast and something else came through and said it was.
I heard the it was. I don't know what the other voice said though.
Something tragic happened not too far from here. And we believe that parts of your body are still out here. We would like to return those pieces back to where they belong with you. I don't like that.
Sounded like something snickering.
Is there something evil out here?
White?
Can the girls' heads be found? Are they located near here? That's it. It's around.
I thought they said killed her after. Are we talking to the person that hurt these girls? Have you departed from this realm?
half.
How many people were involved in these girls' deaths? Was it a mistake? Did you mean to?
Did they guarantee all?
Did they guarantee?
All?
It was about to, yeah, like it was about to say something. Who guaranteed what? Did you make a deal?
Were your heads kept because you were shot and the killer was afraid the bullet didn't exit? Something was coming through and then it sounded like a girl was saying no, don't, or something.
It sounded like we know she killed.
Was that Mared or Karen? Or is that someone else trying to help us? Just went silent.
Was the person that killed Mared and Karen female?
Is the killer still alive? I screamed for. What did you scream for? Help?
We try to communicate a little longer, but it seems whomever we are communicating with is barely coming through. I'm also starting to feel affected by something, so we decide to wrap up the session with some direct questions.
Where was Mared and Karen killed? That's what I heard, shed. Who shed? Return to something, and then it said the first. To the spirits that we communicated with, you are not allowed to follow us home. We appreciate you coming through and speaking with us. But we will be back at some point to look into this further. Thank you and goodbye. I'm drained. I think I was zoning out. Really? I'm drained now, dude. Like, I know there for a minute my eyes were closed.
Quite a few times.
I don't feel good. Just getting that headache.
You're pale white.
I don't feel good.
Yeah, it's definitely kind of here.
Yeah, I don't feel good. It's a rainy day, a month after the session we had at the coal chute. Dave had contacted Sarah James McLaughlin and Kendall Perkinson of Appalachian Mysteria to tell them why he thinks the chute needs to be checked out as a part of the excavation. So we head down the road, past the dig site, and the eerily fitting weather. Do you want to tell us about your premonition again? I know it was about a month ago, right? You want to tell us again about it?
Well, I was laying in bed, and I said, I'm going to try something. And I asked for Karen and Mared and spirits to come to me. And I said, either a touch somehow or another, or give me a funny feeling that you're present. All of a sudden, it just seemed like my body just top all the way to the bottom. I said, well, I feel your presence, you know. So I started asking questions, and I told him, I said, I don't mean you any harm. I said, I just want to try to find your heads that you put back into your casket so you can hold again, give you peace, and try to find justice. Murdered. I said 52 years. I said it's been too long. Everybody seemed to give up on me. You know. And I said if I can try to help you in any way, try to let me know.
We are interrupted by some people in a large vehicle asking what we're doing there. It's advised not to go out to these areas where we are investigating.
But anyhow, I kept asking to give me a vision through your eyes back the day it happened, 52 odd years ago. And that's when I come up with the black-haired, long-haired boy, well, man, dog, and the blonde-haired one, I got a vision real good on his face. Like I was telling Tim on what I call Bobby. He's got a tattoo. Let's see, he was set, so it'll be on his left arm. I can see a little patch of red. It's either a cross, but as the cross or a Nazi sign, but as it comes down at the bottom of it, I could almost draw it on the paper for you, but it goes out just a little bit, like it's got a rounded. It's like silver or gold on the tattoo, you know. And but then I got to looking through the book, and I run onto that. I suppose it's that boy that lives on Howard Road, you know. And but anyhow, I was telling Sarah about it. Almost looks like the one in the book. If I can find a picture that looks like Bobby, you know, like I say, I don't know what the boys that lived up the holler here look like, you know. As far as I know, I've never met them.
You say you saw him sitting. Does that mean you had you just sort of got an image of him sitting down somewhere?
Well,
you weren't sure exactly where he was. You just saw him sitting.
It kind of looked like you're sitting, and the image of them two guys come right to me right now. because I told him, I said, I know it's kind of hard to ask the spirit to bring something to you, but these two, there was only two that popped up.
Sarah and Kendall ask some more questions while we're out there before we decide to get out of the rain and head back to Dave's garage, where Sarah hands him a light-up of photos to see if anyone matches from his vision. None of them match, but Dave does recognize someone in the lineup. Someone that he knew from childhood. A warning to our viewers, abuse and sexual assault is mentioned.
It's okay if they're not on there.
Yeah, I know exactly who that is.
Who's that?
It looks like Jimmy Dad.
Do you have any experiences with the dads?
I grew up with him.
What was your experience with the dads like?
Well, they used to be rowdy and fighting all the time, some of them got in trouble. Jimmy here and Dale, his cousin, they was always, I just put it to you this way, they was too damn lazy to work. They always go out and try to find copper and stuff like that to sell, where they get hooked up with a girl that welfare and got a check coming in. That was Dale's story.
Did they pick up a lot of hitchhikers?
Well, I'm going to tell you about them too. Yes, if it was a girl, they would pick them up, and if, they always drank wine or whiskey, and like I was telling you on the phone, they will take them out, and try to have sex with them, even if it's forceful sex, and if they didn't give in, they'd just slap the hell out of them and throw them out of the car and let them walk back. That was Jimmy and Dale's motto,
Kendall and Sarah interview Dave a little longer, talking about the Daft family and his experiences with them. Then I'm interviewed about my investigations surrounding the case and how we ended up here. After the interviews, we hang out for a few before leaving. Since that day, life got busy. Spirit Walk Paranormal has worked on other investigations. Dave and Tim both had surgery, and the Appalachian Mysteria team were working on their final updates for the podcast.
My brother, Jimmy and Ivan, because she told me Jimmy and Ivan were together that night. And knowing Jimmy, he picked girls up left and right all the time, because him and his wife, God rest their souls, I hope, were always fighting. He was always beating on her if she made a remark about him finding out he was with this one or that one. But knowing Jimmy, he'd pick him up and he'd rape him. He didn't give a shit. If Ivan was with him, oh well. Ivan had the vehicle, but Jimmy would have picked him up. I mean, got him into the car.
What would cause the girls to piss him off that he would murder them?
They probably said they were going to tell on him. When they got him back to town, they were going to turn him into the police.
And that's all it would take?
Oh, God, yes. Oh, God, yes. After they raped him. Oh, you damn sure he would. I wouldn't put it past Ivan Dad. If he got to go to heaven, he'd try to slit the Lord's throat, but he went to hell, so him and the devil can fight each other.